Welcome back to my channel. Hey there, before we dive in, if you're ready to transform, hit that subscribe button and join the way of growth and motivation with me. Let me tell you something right now. Have you ever noticed how some people just seem to grow, not in giant leaps, but little by little until suddenly, you look up, and they've completely transformed. They didn't win the lottery. They didn't stumble into luck. They simply had what I like to call the 1% mindset. The mindset of people who believe in improving just a little bit every single day. It's not flashy, it's not instant, but it's powerful beyond measure. And today, we're going to talk about how you can start living with that 1% mindset, because that's where real change begins. Here's the truth. Most people miss big results come from small things done consistently. Everyone wants the breakthrough, the viral moment, the big win, the dramatic transformation. But the reality, that stuff happens after hundreds of quiet, ordinary days when no one was watching. The 1% mindset isn't about perfection or motivational working until you burn out. It's about getting just slightly better, one tiny step at a time. Every day. Think about it. If you improve just 1% a day, by the end of a year, you'll be 37 times better than when you started. That's not magic, that's math. But even more than numbers, it's a way of thinking. The 1% mindset says, I don't need to do it all today. I just need to do a little more than yesterday. It's small steps with big purpose. Most people give up because they think progress is too slow. They forget that slow progress is still progress. It's like planting a tree. You water it, you nurture it, and for months it looks like nothing is happening. But underground roots are growing strong, preparing for something amazing. That's the 1% mindset. You don't chase overnight results. You trust the process. You keep showing up. You keep building even when no one claps. Let me tell you something, the 1% mindset isn't glamorous. It doesn't look great on Instagram. It's waking up when you'd rather sleep in. It's drinking water instead of soda. It's reading 5 pages instead of scrolling endlessly. It's having the uncomfortable conversation, saving a few dollars, doing one more rep at the gym when your muscles are begging you to quit. It's small, quiet acts of self-respect that add up over time. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary isn't talent or intelligence, it's consistency. People with the 1% mindset don't rely on motivation, they rely on discipline. Because motivation fades, it's an emotion. But discipline, that's a decision. And once you start thinking like that, life changes. You realize that doing something small today is infinitely better than waiting for the perfect moment tomorrow. Here's a funny thing. We all love the idea of change, but we hate the process of it. We want results, not effort. We want confidence, not the messy practice that builds it. We want growth without growing pains. But the 1% mindset says, I can handle discomfort. I can take small actions even when I don't feel like it. That's how you build resilience, not through ease, but through repetition. And let's be honest, the 1% mindset isn't just about success or productivity. It's about who you're becoming. It's about learning to show up for yourself even when it's boring, even when it's hard, even when it feels like no one notices. Because eventually, someone will notice, you will notice. You'll look back and realize that all those little steps, all those quiet choices, created the version of you used to dream about. Let's talk about habits for a second. Habits are the building blocks of the 1% mindset. Every time you choose the better option, even once you cast a vote for the person you want to become. The first vote doesn't make you that person, but every vote counts. The more you repeat the habit, the stronger your identity becomes. Soon, you're not just trying to be disciplined, you are a disciplined person. You're not forcing yourself to be healthy, you are a healthy person. That's the magic of small wins stacked over time, you see. The 1% mindset is not about doing everything perfectly. It's about doing something imperfectly, but consistently. You can mess up, you can take breaks, you can have off days. What matters is that you keep coming back. The person who keeps trying will always outrun the person who tries once and quits. So if you fall, that's fine, fall forward. There's also a shift that happens when you adopt this mindset. You stop comparing yourself to others, because you realize it doesn't matter how fast someone else is growing. Their 1% is not your 1%. Your journey is unique. Your progress is yours. The question isn't, am I as good as them? The question is, am I better than I was yesterday? That's the only competition that matters. Think of the 1% mindset like compound interest for your life. You add a little value every day and eventually, it multiplies. You invest in yourself through small habits, and those habits start paying you back. You don't have to see the results right away. You just have to believe that every action counts, even when it feels invisible. Because one day, those invisible moments will turn into undeniable success. But here's the catch. This mindset also requires patience. You can't rush 1%. It's not about speed, it's about direction. It's not about being perfect. It's about being intentional. The world moves fast. Everyone wants instant success, instant confidence, instant happiness. But the best things in life, peace, strength, wisdom, purpose, are earned slowly. One day, one choice, 1% at a time. So here's your challenge. Starting today, commit to just 1% of growth. That might mean reading for 10 minutes, stretching before bed, drinking more water, saying something kind to yourself, or writing down what you're grateful for. Tiny, tiny steps. Because the small stuff becomes the big stuff. And one day, when someone asks how you did it, you'll smile and say, it started with one small decision. And if you ever feel discouraged, if you ever feel like you're not doing enough, remember this: the 1% mindset is not about doing more, it's about doing better. It's not about being perfect, it's about being present. You're not supposed to be a machine. You're supposed to be a work in progress, learning, adjusting, growing, and showing up again. So, my friend, let's make this real. What's your 1% today? Is it sending that message you've been avoiding? Cleaning one corner of your room? Drinking one more glass of water? Whatever it is, do it. Because that one small act of effort plants the seed for your next level. Maybe you won't see the change tomorrow, but one day you'll wake up and realize that everything feels different because you are different. The 1% mindset has been quietly reshaping your thoughts, your habits, your life. You'll notice it in the way you speak, in the way you handle challenges, in the way you believe in yourself again. And that's the power of 1%. Remember, the 1% mindset isn't just about success. It's about becoming the kind of person who keeps showing up, the kind who keeps learning, keeps growing, keeps believing. You're building something strong, even if you can't see it yet. So keep going, because your 1% today might be the 100% that changes everything tomorrow. And that's it for today, my friend. Remember, you don't need to change your whole life overnight. You just need to move one step closer, 1% stronger, one decision wiser every single day. If you enjoyed this message, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need a reminder that small progress still counts. This is Build Yourself with me, where we don't chase perfection. We build progress. Keep going, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, keep that 1% energy alive, and hey, don't forget, your future self is already thanking you. Bye for now.